Hey, have you ever wondered how you were going to put your favorite accessory on your motorcycle and you didn't want to have to deal with any of the wiring that's on the bike from the factory? You were afraid you might overload a fuse if you piggybacked onto something that was already there. A lot of things out. You want to use your phone charger, your heated gear, whatever it may be, GPS. There is a solution to this problem, and we're going to get into that today. Hey, welcome back to CoMotion Adventures. And I would like today to talk to you about a company called Heeltech. And they make a device called the Thunderbox. And the way the Thunderbox works is it's very, very simple. And I will show you, I have one on my Aprilia, and I may eventually add one to my KTM as well. But they have two different versions of it. One you can hook up to like 4 things, and one you can hook up to like 8. Now, it basically, the amperage is divided, so the more things you hook up, the lower amperage on each thing. I've only currently got the one on mine running my wireless phone charger, and I don't have the USB port on the Aprilia wired to anything. So this way, if I do need to have an extra port to plug something in, it's always there and available and ready, and I don't have something plugged into it already, like my GPS or my phone charger or anything of that sort. So this device is fantastic. You can use it on anything that's 12 volt. It can be used on your lawnmower, your four-wheeler, your side-by-side, your motorcycle, your dirt bike, anything that has a charging system. So basically, the way this device works is it recognizes your battery puts out 12 volts. And then once you start the motorcycle or four-wheeler or whatever it may be, when it realizes that the voltage jumps up to the 13 to 14 volts you get while charging, it automatically turns your devices on. And it automatically shuts them off when you shut the vehicle off and it stops, charging. So it'll shut them off then. It also protects your battery. So if your battery starts to go low for any reason, it'll also shut them off because it will be too low of a voltage. So let me get into this a little bit and I'll show you. I've been using it for a couple months now. I've been real happy with it. I've got a good friend that has used it for a couple years now, and he's been real happy with it. And let's get into where you can find it and how it operates. Okay, now the one that I bought, it just has the you can hook up to 4 things. Here's your positive connections on this one, and here's your negative connections on this one. Now the box is very small. You can see it up in there. It's very tiny. I just kind of got it tucked in there beside the battery, and it's in there. It's nice and secure. It really can't go anywhere. I'm trying to keep you in focus there. Now the mode it's in right now is what they call their automatic mode, which is basically once you start the motorcycle and the battery starts charging, it will automatically kick your devices on. And then when you shut it off, it'll automatically turn your devices off. Now this one, like I said, you can hook up to 4. They have one you can hook up to 8 things. I can't really imagine why you need to hook up to 8 things, but I suppose if you had enough aftermarket lights, running lights, and GPS, and heated gear, and chargers, or whatnot, maybe you might need that many. Now, they give you this white wire here, and this is actually, it can be set up that it can be hooked to an accessory lead as well. Now, I didn't wire it that way. I really don't see the point in it, to be quite honest, but it is an option to wire it that way. And I'll show you the 2 different versions you can buy and roughly what the cost of them is. Now, the only thing that I'm using this particular one for right now is to run my quad lock wireless charger. It's the only thing I have hooked to it right now. I do have some heated gear that I might wire into it at some point, but right now that's the only thing I've got wired into it. So that's what we got going on right now. Now let's go look at the options and the price of this product. Now this is the two different options. You have the TB-U01 for $91.99. And this was one of the retailers for the Thunderbox. And then you also have, for $102.99, the 16 amp TB-U02. This is the one that has the leads to hook up to 8 things on it. Now you can see there in the top right hand corner the name of this company is Hilltech Electronics. They are not in the United States. I did look them up at one time and I'm trying to remember where they were at. But they do have a few retailers in the United States, and if you Google Hilltech Thunderbox, those retailers will pop up and you can order one for yourself. Like I said, super easy way to wire anything up and not have to worry about getting into your factory wiring. You know, you got to be careful. You start piggybacking off of fuses or in your fuse box to get power. You might overload the circuit. And you may also short circuit something else out in the factory system, and you don't want to do that. And you can remove this at any point and make it all go away like it never happened, which is really nice, not to have to cut into any of your existing wiring or anything like that. So what a fantastic product. I have nothing but good things to say about it, and I would highly advise you pick one up for yourself. You'll notice I have a new friend here. I have not named him. I'm going to need your help for that. So please let me know in the comments what you think we should name our new friend here. He's going to help us show gear as we buy it and make it a lot easier to go through its features where I don't have to try to wear it and talk about it at the same time. So that didn't work out very well in the past. So we're going to try this way here. He's pretty quiet. He don't talk much, but he's a big help. So please drop a name down in the comments what you think we should name him, and we'll give him a new name. Now, something I ended up having to do recently was I'm not a person that likes to constantly get new electronics, because then I got to figure out how they work. And I don't know about you, I noticed most of the people that watch my videos are in their 40s or 50s or later, and new things aren't always the easiest things to figure out. So my phone that I had that was about 3 versions ago was working fine up to the point where the speaker quit working in it. So then I took it in and had it repaired, and the speaker worked great, and then it lost its signal. So I don't know if they damaged the antenna inside of it or what happened. But they couldn't seem to fix it after that. So then I was forced to get a new phone because my GPS didn't work, and try to watch videos on the phone, it would just end up buffering. So I was forced into it. I had to get a new phone, which also means I had to get a new case. And this is where I'm going to show you the quad lock case. I did not put it on the phone yet because I'm filming on my phone, and it'll be hard to have it on the phone and show you the footage at the same time. So let's take a quick look at what I got from Quad Lock to go on my wireless charger that is on the Touareg. Okay, you can see here I got the new Galaxy S26 Plus, and I also got the screen protector for it from Quad Lock. And the old case I used to have the S23 Plus, and the case, it was like a 1/16 of an inch difference. I mean, it was very close, but they changed things just enough so it wouldn't work. So I had to get another Quad Lock case for it. Which is okay. I have a friend that still has the 23, and he wants to get this set up for his bike. I'll just give it to him. No big deal. But what I will say is they have free shipping over $50 from Quad Lock, and most of their cases are $45. So I ended up ordering the screen protector from them as well to get the free shipping, which I'm sure is built in by design to sell more things, which smart on them. So here is the case. The Quad Lock's I don't believe all of them do, but the ones I order, they have the magnet on the back, which makes it nice once you put your phone in there. If you want to, put it on the side of your toolbox or whatever, it just sticks right to it, which is nice. You see a little better right there. And then I've also got the, on the Aprilia, when I did the wireless charger, I did the vibration dampener as well to protect the camera and the phone. Here's my wireless charger, and you can see that it just kind of moves around. You can see here underneath, there it is. Got the little shock absorbers right there. Pretty good system. I've had the RAM mount before, and I have had my phone work out of the RAM mount when you're riding on rough terrain. They hold pretty well, but really there's no way that this can fall off unless you were to physically break it. There's no way it can wiggle its way off. It locks in. So I highly recommend Quad Lock stuff. I've had really good luck with it. All right, this is where I'm going to let you go on this one. Remember to drop a like from my friend here and give him a new name in the comments. And I really appreciate you watching. And I will get my new phone case on and my new screen protector, or I'll have this new phone broken in no time if I don't. And we will get back on the road again soon. Thank you for watching.